What's up, guys? How's it going? Today's a great day. I'm in the shop. Work's done. It's Friday. Hallelujah. Yeah, so this week was a tough week. I haven't had a blister in a while. Almost had to put my bitch mittens on, man. Those are, you can't really see it, but they're manly hands, I got a blister. I had to put my bitch mittens on. Anyways, I've been thinking about an idea here for a while. I want to make a hollow form with a natural edge on it, but I want the edge to be on the bottom, and I want it to sit on the ground with the natural edge, so it might be a little cockeyed, and then the top is the hollow form. I've never seen anyone do it, but I just did some walnut hollow forms with a natural edge top, and they look, okay. And I was thinking that it would look pretty cool if I had, a small opening and then a hollow form into the natural edge on the bottom. So if you don't understand that, hopefully I can show you it. I haven't actually done it yet, so I got a piece of wood picked out. It's a piece of maple burl. It's not the nicest piece I have because I don't know how this is going to turn out. So kind of like all my projects, they start out as I want to try and do this little tiny one, and I kind of bite off more than I can chew. So hopefully we can not feel bad about wasting a little wood and get it to a smaller size to where I can really maximize the beauty of this baby, because I don't know how this is gonna work. Anyways, I hope you guys had a great week and hope you guys have a great weekend. Now let's get into some fun and turn some wood. So here, guys, I'm just trying to get it down to a more manageable size. If you have it, the more round you can get it, the faster you can spin it, the easier it is to get it round, basically. So this right here is my sharpening system. I have the Wolverine jig. I have two CBN wheels. They're really nice. They never get smaller in diameter. They're lifetime guaranteed. And I have a little stick I put in there for the distance, and I get the same exact grind every time, and it's easy and fast. So here I'm putting it between centers. this first part isn't sped up at all. This is real time. You just can't hear the sound. I'll speed it up here shortly and you can tell the difference. But at this point I'm just focusing on trying to get it round so I can speed it up. So I just formed a tenon on that end, and that's kind of like a dummy tenon. It's just gonna hold it on so that I can get another tenon on the other side. And this wood is a little bit wet, so it was very nice to turn. Wet wood's the best wood to turn. And in a second here, right now, I'm gonna slow it down. And I was just taking a massive cut, and it was just cutting like butter. That's the reason I turned right there. So I got it turned around. Now I'm gonna start refining the shape and finding the shape that I want. So it would have been, pretty easy for me to take the tailstock away at this point, but I seem to keep my tailstock up a lot more than other turners that I've watched, and I haven't had that many pieces, come off of my lathe, so I think I take extra precaution when it comes to the tailstock, and I would suggest you keep it up at any time you can. So I just drilled a hole with the Forstner bit. This is gonna be my recess, the other tenon that I was talking about, and now I'm just cleaning it up. I gotta put a dovetail in it because my jaws are dovetailed. Now I'm gonna go back to shaping.
So now I'm drilling out my depth, and it's just a lot easier than, turning all that wood away. I wasn't able to go all the way down. I need to get an extension for my Forstner bit. But on to hollowing. This is my favorite tool. It's my 5/8 inch bowl gouge. I got the steel from Thompson and just put my own handle on it. For the hollowing, I use, I think this is a 6mm cutter from Simon Hope. I think that's the smallest one he has. If that isn't the smallest one he has, this tool is the smallest one he has. It's a small cutter. I also use the Crown hollowing system as well for this piece. As you can see here, I decided to burn the inside and the very bottom that you'll see later. I think it just is a cool contrast of color, so I decided to go for it. I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm not getting a very good cut on this wood. The wood is very, very punky. So I just put some sanding sealer on it, 50/50 shellac and alcohol. So during the hollowing, my camera was videotaping like a foot to the left of the piece, so I didn't, catch any of it. So sorry about that. I burnt all those lines in there, and right there I just reshaped the bottom how I wanted it. I wanted to keep that part thick while I was turning it, so I have more strength when I was hollowing the stuff out. So now I'm just gonna get that down to the wall thickness and take away the foot, I believe. And if it's not right here, then I do it later. Okay, on to sanding. So I'm not going to show too much sanding. I'm sure all of you guys understand sanding. I started at 60 grit. Usually I always pretty much start at 80. There's no shame in it. You got to get out all of the marks and the stuff, or else your piece is not going to look good. After this, I put on Yorkshire grit, but the light is so bright you can't really see the grain pop, but man, does it pop. I also put on some sanding sealer because William Hunt told me that it makes a huge difference. I've never really done it before, so I'm going to try it on this piece. And then I finish it with Howard's Feed and Wax. It's just a nice, easy finish. Well, that's the finished piece. Thanks for watching, guys, and showing all the support that you have already. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy with how this project turned out. It's exactly what I had in mind, and that barely happens ever. So I know most of you wood turners might know that. Or maybe it's just me, who knows. Anyways, thank you so much. Happy turnings.